It is Indiana in the Morning, presented by First Commonwealth Bank, WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160. Wow, this is a really neat segment that we have ready for you here this morning on Indiana in the Morning. I see two bright orange T-shirts in front of me with the number 22. One says Orange Out for 22. The other says Orange for You 22. Travis and George Nace with us from Clarksburg, right, gentlemen?
Correct, yes.
Good morning. It's good to have you in the studio with us. Whose idea was this?
It was actually Travis's. Travis, you want to explain to them how you came about it?
I was talking with my brothers after the McCutchen trade. We were all pretty upset, and I came up with a way saying, I want to thank them. Maybe we could wear orange with his number on it and try to have an orange out for him.
For when he comes back with the San Francisco Giants.
Yeah, on May 11th.
Yeah. I should explain to folks that this is being broadcast live on our Facebook page right now, Facebook Live, and so they can watch it now live or catch it as it's recorded and placed on our Facebook page for all time. But what do you think when your son came up with this?
Oh, well, like he said, they were discussing it. They were all sad about McCutchen leaving, and as a father, we've always told them they should try to do something if they're upset about something. Thought it was a neat idea. We weren't sure if we were going to run with it or not. He put a lot of work into it. He designed the shirts. He designed a web page for it. He's contacted media outlets and things. So he's done a lot of work for it. So we're very proud of what he's done so far, and we look at it as a great learning experience.
Yeah, and Travis, you came up with another idea with these T-shirts, and that is to dedicate the proceeds to a cause very special to our hearts.
Yeah, I decided to donate proceeds to Teddy Bear Fund Drive of Indiana Regional Medical Center. We go to IRMC a lot when we need health care, and we've always heard good things about it.
Yeah, so you decided for the Indiana Regional Medical Center, it's a natural for the proceeds from the sale of these. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to have you do, the two of you. I'll keep talking while I want you both to stand up side by side and give a little pose for John on Facebook Live for us here this morning. If you want to swing the microphone out of the way, you could do that. There you go. Maybe scoot that chair away as well, because we're doing this on Facebook Live and recording it as well, so folks could actually see the shirts that were designed. They sort of look like little Reese's Peanut Butter Cup shirts there as well. Thanks, guys. Now come on back to the microphones, and we can continue this conversation. This, as dad, must make you just beyond proud.
Very much so. Like I said, he came up with the idea, and then he's put a lot of work into it. He's taken the time to do things to promote it. It's just been nice to see him take some of the skills that he's learned so far and put them into action. So
yeah.
Very much proud of him.
Absolutely. So Travis, the big thing people want to know is, how do I get one of these things?
We have a website, orangeoutfor22.com. They're on the web page. $18, and proceeds go to IRMC Teddy Bear Fund Drive.
That's just wonderful, wonderful. As you began to formulate this and you began to put the shirts together and work on the design, how many designs did you actually go through before you settled on this one?
At least 5.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I bet you some of them were pretty elaborate.
There were a couple that were pretty elaborate, yeah.
And Dad said, come on, Travis. And the backs are different than the fronts, right?
Actually,
the two fronts.
The two fronts are different. There's nothing on the back.
There's nothing on the back. Okay. That's what I should have said. Yeah. But the fronts are different. So two different fronts. So people can they have their choice of which?
They can have their choice if they want this design, the Orange Out for 22 design. They can have that. If they want a more catchy saying, they can have the Orange for You 22.
There you go. And size-wise, do they have to select a size or no?
We have sizes, youth extra small through adult extra large.
Wow, you go the whole range.
Yes, we have them in each of the sizes. So.
Yeah, well, that's wonderful. When this begins to catch steam, of course, and folks get more and more aware of it, and the orders start to come in, I'm sure it's going to be pretty exciting for you, but it is a lot of work, isn't it?
It is, even thus far, it's been a lot of work. He came up with the idea yesterday. We went down for opening day, not to the actual game, but he created little flyers to hand out. So we were walking around the stadium beforehand, passing those out, just trying to get the word out. So it's been a lot of work so far, and I'm sure as more orders comes in, it's going to be even more so. Getting them packaged, shipped, and out to everybody. So.
Were people saying, "I want my shirt and I want it now"?
Yes, in fact, there were a couple that had the Reese's peanut butter cup comment also. It does look like Reese's peanut butter cup. So you weren't the first, but yeah.
Well, take some peanut butter cups with you.
Maybe that'll help. Yes.
There you go. That'll help the whole process. But you didn't actually have shirts for them yesterday, though?
We didn't have shirts for them, but we had all the information on a flyer for them so that they could go to the website and take care of ordering them. And we did have some orders come through last night and overnight. So.
Yeah, the distribution end of it is going to be a challenge, too, that you're up for it, right?
Yes, most definitely. And right now it's not too bad, but as we get more orders and as it gets closer to that May 11th date, that part of it's going to be much more difficult.
Yeah, now these things don't just happen. They take a tremendous amount of work, as we said, but they also require a tremendous amount of help. You have to get permissions, I assume. And then make the arrangements for the shirts, and then there's just a whole bunch of steps that have to be taken. All of them require some help.
Most definitely, it's really been a sort of a family project. His brothers and sister have helped. Myself, my wife have helped them. It's just we've really been even the shirts are being printed at S&S Screen Printing, and they were helpful with the design. The first design we took in like this. He actually commented over there. He said, "Why don't you use the actual Pirate 22?" Because we did not, because we thought it was copyrighted. And he said, "No, it's available, so you can go use that." So he had to redesign it. So we actually had the Pirate 22, just the actual numerals.
It's a commonly used font. That's terrific. Now, Travis, the big question now is, are you still a Bucco fan, despite the fact that 22 isn't out there?
Through and through.
There you go.
There's going to be these kind of moves through any sport team you like, and you just can't jump ship when that happens. I mean, I'm a Bucco fan through and through. I like Josh Bell a lot. He seems like a player like Cutch was, and then Tyone seems like a good ball player too. So.
Yeah, they're doing some pretty special things here early in the season, which pick your spirits up a little bit at least, huh?
Definitely.
And are you following Cutch and what he's doing out in San Francisco?
A little bit. I don't know if they played yesterday or not, so I don't know what it was after yesterday, but
yeah, had a pretty rough opening weekend, but you're in a brand new ballpark, a new environment, and he's a guy that has that history of
slow starts and then
he dials it in. Yeah, he dials it in. So Cutch meant a lot to you watching the Pirates over the years, huh?
Definitely.
Yeah.
He's probably the one that got me into baseball and into Pirates organization and whole. I mean, I probably watch him still because I love all kind of sports, but the kind of fan I am was defined by Andrew McCutchen, him being there, his explosiveness on the field, and the way he conducted himself off the field. It was really something of a role model for me and something I aspired to be.
May 11th, 12th, and 13th, that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday for the Pirates and the San Francisco Giants at PNC Park. May 11th is when you would love to see just a sea of orange there at PNC Park for Andrew McCutchen. Have you had any conversation or contact with Cutch at all?
No, not yet. I hope I could, because I'd love to meet him, but I'm not counting on it. I mean, he has a lot to do. It's baseball season.
Yeah, absolutely. But this is I'm sure when he hears of things such as this, it just must really make an impression on him about how much he means to the Pittsburgh community as a whole. Now, where do you go to school, Travis?
I am homeschooled.
And all of your brothers, what do you have, brothers, sisters?
We actually have 10 children, so he has three sisters and five brothers.
So you
Six
could go,
brothers, sorry.
you could go with a DH even. You could be an American League family. So it's good that you're that you're this way. That's quite the challenge for a homeschooling family, and for you to come up with this idea. And to put it together. Now I see where the whole organization comes from. With 10 kids there, you can put them all to work on this. And,
they've all helped, and they'll definitely have jobs as it goes forward. And they're excited about it. So it's something different, some hands-on learning for them. It's been a very positive project the whole way through.
Well, it sure sounds like it has been so far, and will continue to be. Once again, it's the Orange Out for 22, Orange for You 22. Travis, give that information again for folks who want to get their hands on one of these T-shirts and benefit the Teddy Bear Fund Drive at the same time.
We have a website, orangeoutfor22.com. The T-shirts are on there. They're $18. 2 designs, Orange Out for 22 and Orange for You 22.
And you just pick the size and the style that you want.
Yes, any.
And then for folks who have ordered them, how are they going to get them? Are they going to be brought to them? Do they need to go somewhere and pick them up?
No, there's free shipping included in that $18, so they will just be shipped to the address that is put into the website. So some of those shirts will be going out. The first orders will be going out this week. So.
And is there therefore a deadline in order to get them mailed out in time?
We have not set a deadline yet. We're trying to see how it goes. Obviously, if we get a ton of orders, we might have to set a certain deadline, but as of now, it's taken about 7 to 14 days to get the shirts out. So we're looking at the end of April as possible deadline there.
Yeah, the good news
just
is
to make sure everybody has them for that May 11th date.
Yeah,
so.
we're on April 3rd now, and it's a May 11th game, so we've got time to get the shirts out if we get the orders rolling in just as quickly.
Correct.
If you would, and if you're available, and you can bring the whole family if you want, the whole class, make it a class project. Our Teddy Bear Fund Drive wrap up for this year is on April the 25th.
Okay.
And we'd love to have you come and join us in the cafeteria at the Indiana Regional Medical Center. I don't know what your schedules are.
I would have to look at it, but it sounds like it would be a fun activity to do. So
beautiful,
if
beautiful.
The calendar's available. If it's available on the calendar, we'll be there.
We'll be there. What time, Mark? 8 or 9?
9 to 10 will be the main show.
9 to 10 will be the main portion of the show. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get there about 8:30, and we'll get the whole show rolling. But the actual program will be 9 to 10 that morning, and we'd love to have you come, and maybe you can give us an update then. But don't wait until then. Make sure that you're informing us all along, and we'll keep the news out there for you so that folks can learn about it, and we'll keep directing people to our Facebook page so they can watch the video as well.
Okay, we will definitely do that.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming in. We appreciate it so much. And on behalf of everybody at the Teddy Bear Fund Drive and the Indiana Regional Medical Center, Children's Hospital in Pittsburgh, they appreciate it as well. Beautiful.